Good morning, America, and hello to the world. Today is a jam-packed day. The entire weekend is going to be so crazy with 1,001 things to do. But I couldn't let the day pass me by without telling you all something. Life is filled with these moments of, am I making the right decision? It just is. Even if it's not a morality thing, even if everyone around you tells you you're doing the right thing, you still feel like, am I though? We all have those moments, especially when it comes to our purpose in life, our careers, our educations, our relationships. Are we making really the best possible decisions? Because we're always on edge wondering, if we make the wrong decision, does it all go away? And I realized something. So, this is what I think. I think there are no perfect decisions. And yeah, once in a while we're gonna screw up. Once in a while we're going to do things that we're gonna realize aren't the best way. But once in a while, we're also going to do amazing things. We're going to make those decisions that we realize are the best possible thing for us. You know, when I decided to expand my creative endeavors into music, I'm not trained professionally, I've taken exactly two vocal classes in my, you know, teenage adulthood. The first one was a Carnatic singing class, and I quit after 6 months because I got bored and I barely remember anything from it. And the second one was a college class. It was a gen ed arts education thing that I had to complete, mandatory, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it. But I learned how to sing exactly two songs, and he was a really good vocal teacher though. But because of that class though, I learned these tips that, not just like how can you hit one specific note, it wasn't like, oh, just sing do re mi fa sol la ti do or whatever and you'll be able to sing this. It was more, how do you train your voice? How do you exercise your vocal muscles? That you're you those are what you're doing. Like, there are muscles in your throat, in your neck, that when you're singing you need to use. There are also muscles like near your stomach and abdomen and all of that you need to use. Your lungs, they're exercising while you're singing, everything. And he told me about how that works, and that more than anything really helped my voice get better. But and I'd always thought I was a good, I'm a good singer. Like, everyone tells me I'm a good singer, but I'm not like professionally trained. I'm not like these people who go off to like Nata Idol and like, or American Idol and all of these things, and or Paruta Tiga, and like singing their asses off like holy freaking hell. And I'm not gonna lie, not all of them sound particularly nice to my ear personally. Some of them sound like they're screeching, even if they're hitting the right notes. But that's my personal preference. But anyway, not the point. The point is though, I hit a I when I first started making music and releasing it or whatever, I was like, I'm doing it for me more than anything. I'm adding something to my resume. And I really love to sing and write songs, and mainly it was the writing aspect of it that I thought, well, this is something I need to do. Because I'm a writer, writing music, it like writing song lyrics, it makes sense for me, and so I wanted to do that, and I wanted to put it out there in song format because I have the tunes in my mind and everything. And I did it as more of like an artistic thing, and as a writer, I didn't particularly feel like I was a musician until yesterday. Yesterday I attended this event on campus, and I was trying to recruit a singer for my thesis soundtrack. so I'm doing the female vocals, but I need someone to do the male vocals. And fingers crossed that one of them actually volunteers and can actually sing. But I wanted to give them like a hint as to like what it was they were getting into. So I played the track, the one track that I've finished so far. I played it for them, and I could visibly see a couple of the people in the room like dancing around to it, or like, moving their head to it, or trying to sing along, or and then at the end of all of it, they burst into applause, and that was completely unexpected. I did not think that that was going to happen. And it hit me then that, oh my God, I did that. I am a musician. Music is a genre. It's a tool. It's whatever you do with it, it's up to you, Like, and whether or not you feel like you're a musician, or you're a writer, or, whatever else, it's, my one professor, he's a philosopher, and he decided that he was going to write fiction, though. And he wasn't sure if he was like a fiction writer. He said he was a philosopher who decided to write fiction. And I was like, that makes no sense. But then I was like, with the music thing, I told myself that I'm not a musician. I'm a writer who decided to do music. But now it's hitting me that, whatever logic I applied to telling him that there was no such thing as a fiction writer, and fiction was just a genre, a tool, and that if you wanted to do it, you did it, and if you did it, then that was it, you were in. I have to tell myself the same thing, once in a while about the things I do. People keep telling me I'm spreading myself too thin, I'm doing too much, and I distinctly still remember the one time this one guy told me I'd be doing a half-assed job of everything if I did too much. And you know what? Today I get to stand here and tell the world that you were wrong. I don't do a half-assed job of anything I ever do, and I never will. Everything I do, I put my heart and soul in it, even when I don't even have to. So, I am a musician. I am an artist. I'm a writer. I am a teacher. I'm a learner. I'm an everything. I am an every person. I'm every person. And I think that's how it should be. I think we all should try to be that. That every single thing we want to do, we should do, irrespective of anyone else thinks, oh, it's too much, or you're doing too much, or you can't do this, or whatever else excuses they want to make for you. It's not their choice. And it's not their decision to even say that, really, like they can't even make that judgment. I mean, forget about having an opinion and voicing it, that's different, but I'm saying they can't even have that opinion, because even opinions have to be based in some fact. Opinions are always based on, they're bouncing off of some existing fact. There's no existing fact that says that we cannot do every single damn thing that we want and excel in it too. So to every single person out there who is as workaholic as I am and who loves to do 10,000 things like I do, don't let people stop you. Don't let people tell you, oh, you're going to be the jack of all trades, master of none, and all that bullshit. If you want to do something, if you have the passion for it, if you have the heart for it, do it. No questions asked. Jump in head first, and you're going to do something beautiful. Or you're going to crash and burn, but you know what? When you crash and burn, you can get right back up and try again. And that's the beautiful thing about life. Anyways, Sammy C out for the day. Bye.